Hi, I'm Lee Partridge and welcome back to Col U TV for another pre-match show ahead of the Brighton game this evening. One game down, another to go at the JobServe Community Stadium this week. But let's take a look back at Saturday's game, that late equaliser from Berily Bez Lubala. A great header at the back post to snatch a point, and equally a great ball in from Coxey there. And I think you'll agree, a much better second half performance from Wayne's side. It was Joe Dunn that was on press duties. Here's his thoughts on the game against Hartlepool and also his thoughts on tonight's Papa John's Trophies game against Brighton.
Joe, disappointed not to win, but good character to get back in the game at such a late stage.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think very disappointed with the first half. Very disappointed not to win the game. Obviously, the second half was much better, and the opportunities we created, the chances we had to win the game. You know, but obviously it doesn't matter who you are. They defended with their lives, but great character shown to get the equalising goal, to go right to the end. We've done that a few times. We just need to put ourselves in a better position not to have to do that.
Brave substitutions, not just the ones in the second half or at half time, but even as early as when Col U gets injured. You know, it's a positive change, bringing on a forward and changing the way we played a little bit.
I think when we looked at it and the way the game was developing, and the game was very slow, very pedestrian in the first half. We just thought, well, at that moment of the injury, we can go with the one defensive midfield player with the way they were playing and throw an extra forward on. And we did that. I thought we did it consistently in the second half, especially because obviously we wanted to be on the front foot, which we were required to do in the first half and never did. But obviously every change seemed to work today. I thought every substitute made a real impact, and the new signings, credit to them, with only a couple of training sessions, I thought had a real go. So there's plenty to work with going forward. Even though the result feels like a disappointing result against Hartlepool.
Yeah, and one of the other substitutes, Berily Lubala, you asked him to go on and make things happen, and that tempo in the second half started immediately with him down the right hand side, with being positive and wanting to get forward.
Yeah, we spoke about that at half time. We just wanted more energy in the game, run, chase balls, things that go out for throw-ins. Quickly get onto it. Get some energy in the game, because we felt we didn't really test them enough in the first half, and we tested them to the limit in the second half, and they were bodies on the line. We could have had a penalty. We had good opportunities to score. Dallow's header. I think we've had about 12 opportunities to probably score. The fact we only scored one is disappointing. However, we got on the front foot, and great credit to Lubala to open his account on your debut, which is gives them a lot of confidence now to go forward.
Yeah, a few new players coming into the squad over the past week or so. How hard is it to decide which ones are ready to go straight in the team or which ones are ready to be on the bench? It's tough call for you guys.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't because probably all of them were ready. It's just a case of the balance. We felt with the team selection today, it was one for maybe Labala to see the game and come into it later on. Obviously, not expecting them to have to score an equaliser, but to see it and come into it later on to see where he can affect it. And obviously, Matty Longstaff only came yesterday and did a short training session. I thought his quality was good today. I think what we've brought in is more like ready to play, and it gives us that competition and changes from the bench now are like real starters. So, and you'll probably see that with the team selection on Tuesday night. I think it's for us going forward now when we're players that come back from injury, we're strong as a squad for the first time in a long time. We just have to make the most of it.
Yeah, and we can make changes now without really weakening what kind of side we put out on Tuesday.
Yeah, I agree. I think you're right. I think it's probably the first time for a long time, other than probably when you wanted to keep some momentum going. Probably every player we pick on Tuesday could start against, and then next week against Barrow. So we're getting to that situation now where more training days, more coaching, and then we can hopefully have a real goal.
As Joe mentioned, there's some changes in this evening's starting lineup. If you haven't already seen the lineup itself, please go to our social media channels or our website to see it in full. One man that has hit the ground running since he joined us here at Colchester United is Berily Lubaba. And this we had to say on Saturday after the game and his late equaliser.
Really not a bad way to make your debut in the draw today.
Yeah, it was just delighted I could get the goal to help the team, and get the point on the board. So it's a positive for us.
Yeah, and you were named on the bench, and I suppose you're just wanting to get some minutes in the second half most of the time, but you got more than that. When did you find out you were coming on at half time?
I guess as soon as the half-time whistle went, I just got told to get ready. I didn't know if I was coming on right then, but then I got the call to get myself ready to get straight onto the pitch, so to go and make a difference. And the gaffer's instructions was obviously to get on the ball wide and be creative, and obviously that's what I tried to do.
And it must help as well that your first couple of touches were really productive down on the right-hand side, and that kind of, for me, set the tempo of how we played in the whole of the second half.
Yeah, I guess that was a key point that the gaffer made, is to get the tempo up, that our tempo wasn't at the right level. We're the home team, we've got to get the tempo, we've got to be on the front foot. So, and he wanted my first touch to be positive, to be going forward, and to have that belief in myself to make things happen. So, and that's what I just try to implement on the pitch every time I got on there.
Yeah, and that belief in yourself must be quite strong because you were on the right-hand side and then you moved to left. And I think there was other changes as well for you personally, and it ended up being from the left-hand side, you got your goal.
Yeah, it's like, I guess that every player needs that belief in themselves, and to keep knowing that they can make a difference and believing to the last minute. So there's not a time where I don't believe that I can make a difference. So, but yeah, at the end of the day, like, credit to the team for the desire to the never quitting and trying to get on the ball. Matty, got everyone, Dallo, still trying to get on the ball, still trying to make things happen, and with the other subs that came on as well. It was great. It was a great character shown by the team. Yeah,
and even when we did score, it looked like everyone to do with Colchester United wanted to get going again. Might have only been a couple of minutes left, but you wanted to get the winner even in the little time that was left.
Yeah, like I said, I thought if we had maybe a couple more minutes extra, we could have probably got another chance and maybe nick a winner. So like the boys, after the goal went in, the boys wanted to get the ball again to try and get the winner, and I feel like that's the mentality the new group has got here. That we want to win games, we want to fight to the end, and it was positive to see, and I hope the fans that came today can take away that second half and really get behind us when they come back next time.
Yeah, and on a personal level, it's been a whirlwind week for you.
Yeah.
You know, how have you settled in with both the other new ones and the rest of the squad?
Yeah, I've settled in great. Like just a massive thank you to the chairman, the manager, the whole team, everyone working at the club. So how comfortable they made me feel, me and my family, and it was just great to get on that pitch and obviously repay everyone in a way straight away with that goal. So it was great for me, and yeah, I couldn't have settled in any better, and I'm just loving my time here so far. Yeah.
And you wouldn't want to wish time away, but I bet you can't wait till Tuesday night to hopefully have more involvement in the Brighton game.
Yeah, of course. You want to keep your rhythm. You want to just play as many games as you can. And yeah, if Tuesday can't come quick enough, really, and to get back out there and to keep doing what we're doing and keep working on what we're working on as a team. And I'm sure if we carry on how we played in the second half, and that front foot and that way of attacking and being positive, we can only get better as the season goes on.
A man who's clearly happy to be here with us at Colchester United, and he will want to be amongst the goals this evening. A reminder to head to our website and our socials for the full lineup. And if you do want to contact us here, anything Colchester United, as I always say, media@colchesterunited.net. Before we go, let's take a look back at a game from last season's Papa John's Trophy, our group win over West Ham, with a couple of familiar faces in the opposition side and dugout. That's about it from me this evening. I'll let you get out there and cheer on the lads, and I'll be back tomorrow for the midweek show. Until then, have a great evening, and it's goodbye for now.